Hey girl, how you doing? I have no idea what that means, why I said that, or even I'm creeped out by it too. So I'm sorry. Is usually how I reply to anyone that I ever goof around with initially, and then immediately regret it. So yeah, hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new, make sure to subscribe. I make new videos every day, and I don't even know what this channel has become. You guys have been so cool. A lot of new friends on social media, Snapchat. Some of you are here from there. Some of you because of Mackenzie Stith. Some of you from my radio station. It's just it's a whole world of people from all walks of life that I've met or either made friends with on social medias, and you guys are the best. I just wanted to say that, and tonight my radio show was crazy because some technical scenarios, and it's frustrating sometimes. You just want to go, "Ugh!" But you just got to work through it. And if you're listening to the radio, you would never even know that there are issues that are going on. And we work in an older building, and the equipment there is like 30 years old. So occasionally you're going to have something break down. Imagine if you had a 30-year-old car. There's a lot of maintenance involved. So it's frustrating, but you know what? We're getting a brand new building in this amazing NBC tower in Chicago. It's beautiful. So I can't really complain. I have the greatest job in the world and the greatest listeners to my radio station ever. And so I love it, and I can't wait till we move to the new place. But I'm not mad about where we are now. It's kind of like a place where you don't feel anything for it because you're not going to be there very long. It's like you're staying in a hotel. Oh, this is where we're staying tonight. I hope there's not bed bugs. So there's definitely bed bugs at this radio station. Don't tell Lauren, she'll freak out. Recorded a cool edition of the Not Ready for Broadcast podcast today with Lauren. Just to let you know, I edit down the podcast to about 30 minutes most of the time, just for purposes. And the first podcast was about 30 minutes. Second podcast with Brian was about 45. Lou, about 45, 50. Lauren today, we just talked for like an hour and 7 minutes. So I think at some point between seasons, we're going to do 13 episodes of the Not Ready for Broadcast podcast, and then going to take a little hiatus, and then come back with hopefully a season 2 if you'll have us, internet. But maybe between seasons I'll play some of the edited stuff that didn't make it to the podcast. There's a ton. I mean, there's 2 or 3 conversations with Brian that should have made it in. A couple with Lou, and Kevin's on every episode, kind of behind the scenes in the background, but it's coming along, and it's a lot of fun to do. So it's different from any type of podcast I've ever done before, because usually I have a regular co-host, and this is cool because I work at a place where we all get along. We really like each other. I've worked with so many places before that you'd never know it because I'd never tell you. But there are people that weren't that awesome to me, and I never said anything because I'm a dang professional. But here at my radio station, Chicago, they're all beautiful human beings, and this is where I was meant to be all along. So I'm glad to be there, and love it. And I don't have to say any of that stuff, but it's true. So even all of my friends on the loop, even people in promotions, there's not one person that I'm like, oh, that guy, or, they're like family, and I really do enjoy them. Even our new friends on WLS, AM and FM, in the building we're in downtown Chicago. It's just cool to get somewhere where you dig everyone. So it's a good vibe. And I think that's important if you are lucky enough to work with people that you really like and do what you want to do and have a fun time. That's the best you can do, right? So that's what we're doing, and having the time of our lives, even though our current situation of where we're broadcasting from, the studios themselves, may be a little bit frustrating technically at times. We're still the same people and we're still having fun, and soon we'll have a brand new facility. And the thing is, listening, it doesn't even matter. Like, you guys don't care if we have a brand new studio or whatever. It sounds like a radio station on the air, and that's all that really matters. That's the beautiful thing about radio, is you don't have to see it. You have this thought of, or if you follow us on Snapchat, sometimes you see it, but you know what I mean, in my vlogs and stuff. But I can't wait to show you the new place, and as soon as we get to have like some kind of a tour, I'll go over there and show you some of that on the vlogs. And I swear I'm gonna get back to more edited videos very soon. I'm just kind of taking a little, break maybe before a lot of stuff starts happening. And I got a bunch of videos that are coming up that are gonna be crazy, some vlogs, some, I've talked about doing kitchening. So that's all coming. I'm just kind of trying to put it together and trying to focus and make the podcast really great. And once I get that, because my goal is to make it through the on-air lineup at least once, because we're doing that like, so Lauren's now, so it goes morning show, Brian and Lou, then Lauren is this week, and then next week is Walt, which I'm really excited about, and then I think our voice guy Dan Stone, if you listen to my station, he's a big part of our everything on the radio station. Dan is amazing, and so I think I'm going to have him on. That's going to be a really interesting podcast. So if you're into my station, you like all these people already, and I just wanted you to get to know them a little more, because sometimes 15 seconds in between songs just isn't enough. So I'm really happy to have a podcast where you can get to know them better, and I hope I get better at doing the podcast. I mean, we're having fun, but sometimes I go, gosh, I really wish I could let the audience know even more about this person, because they're each person is like a family member to me, and I really enjoy them. So I didn't come here to promo the podcast really just to say that, but people are great. So I love doing the podcast. And those of you who are new to listening to it have been really positive, and your reaction has been great. And so, of course, I'm going to keep doing them every Friday. We upload it in the morning, and I hope you check it out. It's Not Ready Pod, and on the website it's 101wkqx.com/NotReadyPod. You can find all the episodes there, and all the social medias is Not Ready Pod too. I think that's it for now. I've just been doing so many things. On Thursdays it's pretty busy because we record the podcast, we do a behind the scenes Ask the Office segment. It's all an encompassing thing. We have a big meeting for the air staff, and so Thursdays are crazy, and then Friday morning I'm like, whoa, the week's already over, and I've got to make sure this podcast gets up. So I gotta go simmer down and try to get some sleep before I'm gonna get up and edit early in the morning, like before you're even awake. I'm gonna be making the podcast. That's why everything I do, I try to put my heart and soul into it, because I know you guys checking it out is everything, and I try not to waste your time. That's why I feel kind of bad about doing one-take vlogs, but you guys have been really reacting to me just talking stream of consciousness and just being real in these videos, so I appreciate that. But I have a lot of ideas for produced sketches and stuff like that I want to start adding to this channel, because those have also gotten a bigger reaction, the sketches I've done. And if you haven't checked out any of my older videos, I have 2 years of daily videos that you might want to check out to get to know my channel a little better. And that's it. You guys are the best. Really, I don't know how to not do videos every day. I can't not create stuff. So the fact that you guys even watch any of this stuff is crazy. And even if it was 5 of you forever, I'm fine with that. I don't just create it to be a massive YouTuber. I do it because I love it. And if something great happened, like I had 6 people watching videos with regularity, that's cool. I don't care if it's a slow process. I've committed myself to 5 years of daily videos, and I've done 2. So what have I done? Okay, I'll be back tomorrow. Ta-ta for now.